Hello guys, today I am giving the problem number 6 and the topic is surface development or development of surfaces. So I am giving you the sixth problem number 6, that is in front of your screen now. You can see here a transition piece is used. You can see here a transition piece is used to connect two pipes, one of 50 millimeter diameter circular cross section and the other is 120 into 80 millimeter rectangular cross section. The maximum height of the transition piece will be 100 millimeter. Then develop the surface of the sheet to be cut for making the transition pieces. Understand? So here this is the transition piece. Here the top face of this piece is a circle and the bottom face, that is a rectangular one. Just like this. You can see the piece also. This is the transition piece. Understand? This is the transition piece. So now here given the diameter of this circular portion, top portion, that is how much? That is 50 millimeter dia. 50 millimeter dia. Top portion diameter 50 millimeter. And the bottom portion, that is the longer side is 120 millimeter and the shorter side is how much? That is 80 millimeter. That is given. That is 80 millimeter. 80 millimeter given. Rectangular. The bottom rectangular cross section. So understand? Now we have to develop this. How we can develop? Actually, I am giving you the problem. You have to solve the problem. Now, I think I have already have an idea about how to develop the lateral surface of any solid. So, this is I am giving you. You have to do by your own. I am just giving you the hints, and you have to draw it by your own. So first of all, draw the front view. Suppose this is our front. I am standing here. This is our front. Suppose I am standing here. So this is our front view, and this is the left hand side view. So in the front view I have drawn here, this is the diameter of the top portion, top circular portion, and the bottom, that is how much? That is 120 millimeter given, 120 millimeter. So from here to here this is 120 millimeter, and draw the axis and then draw from here to here 50 millimeter and from here to here, that is 120 millimeter, and the axis from 60 this side, 60 this side, and the height is how much? That is 100 millimeter. The maximum height of the transition piece will be 100 millimeter. So maximum height of the piece, that is how much? That is 100 millimeter. So the height of this transition piece 100 millimeter. Take height 100 millimeter, draw an axis from here to here, this is 100, and from here to here this is 25, and from the axis to the extreme left portion, that is 25 millimeter. We give a point, then at the height at the 100 millimeter bottom, draw a horizontal line, take 60 from the axis and 60 from the axis this side also, then the bottom, that is 120 millimeter. Understand? Now draw the front view. Now draw the projection from here to here. Projection. This is the top view. This is the top view. So this is the top view of this object transition piece. So top view is a circle. Understand? Top view is a circle, and the bottom one, that is a rectangular one. So this is a rectangular one. Understand? Now how we'll do? First of all, you have to divide this circular portion into how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We are dividing this circle into how many? 8 equal divisions. Just like this. 8 equal divisions. 8 equal divisions. Understand? We divide this circular portion into 8 equal divisions. Understand? And name that A, B, C, D, E, F, G and H. And again, if we give the projection, draw the projection from here, so B and H are at the same line. This is the projection of B dash H dash, the projection of A, that is A dash, and the projection of C and G, that is C dash G dash here. Again we draw the projection of D and F here, and we can get D and F this point. Again we draw the projection of E at the top, that is E dash here. Understand? So we get all the point at the top in the front view by projecting this one from the top view, and we got the point at the front view. Understand? Now in the front view, P and S, the rectangular portion is there. P, Q, this one is the Q, this one is the Q. So P, Q, R and S. P, Q, R and S. So this is in the front view, the projection of P, S is here, this point, and Q and R is in that point. Understand? Now draw the rectangle. This is how much? This is 80. This side is 80 and this length is 120. So this is the rectangular bottom in the top view. Now how we develop? You can see the sides. If we join AP, so in front view, AP is here, A1 is here and AP is also here in the front view. So this is the A1, this is AP, this is BP. Understand? Then this is AS, this is AS. Similarly, this is SH and this is SG, and again this is PC. Similarly, we draw line from each and every division. We join DQ, we join EQ. Understand? So here 2, that is not given here. So now join ER, we join ER, then FR, then GR. So I am just telling you, if this pencil, this is the length of the pencil, if we place this pencil in the horizontal plane, then from the front view, Actually here your eyes means you are seeing through camera, so camera is your eyes. So from here we can, from the front view, if the line is above horizontal plane, then we can see the true shape, true length of this pencil. If we tilt the pencil, makes an angle, at an angle, suppose any angle with HP, then we can't see the actual length of this view. We see only from here to here. If this projection up from here to here, so this becomes shorter than its original length, and this is the original length. If we tilt this, then its original length, actually the drawing length, whatever we see, it means its projection becomes shorter. This one, this length, actually the length of the pencil is this, from here to here. So here you can see only A1 line in the front view, that is A1 line. If we place it here, then we can get the A1 line, the true shape of line A1, that is from A1. This direction, this length is true length of A1. This length. Similarly, if we want to get the length AP, BP, CP, similarly DQ, EQ and CQ, again ER, FR, GR and GS, HS, AS, then we have to draw a projection from here. How we can draw a projection? Just like this. I want to give the true length. How we can get? Suppose this is A1. A. So we draw the extended portion from here. Just see that extension portion from here, and which touches this line, this horizontal line, extended horizontal line is extended P. Suppose I want to know the true length of AP. How we can get? Just take this radius and draw an arc which touches, comes here, and from here we draw a vertical line up to the extended portion of top surface, and we get the length AB, PA from here and gives up to that point, and extend this. It touches the point here, that is the top base. Then join this A1. So this is the true length of A1. Understand? This is the true length of A1. This is the true length of A1. This is the true length of A1, and this is the true length of AP. This is the true length of AP. Similarly, if we draw, we take the length AB, we project it up to this point. Projection is from this point, and if we extend it up to B, this is the point where PB, this is the true length. If we join with P, then we get the, if we join this line with P, then we got the true length of PB. Similarly, we can get PC also by this way. Extend up to this point, PC, just like this, PC. Draw an arc from here, from here draw the projection up to the top front view at the top surface of the line. Then we can get a C dash. So P dash, C dash. Now join C dash with P, so CP. This is the true length of CP. Similarly, we can get the true length of CQ, DQ, EQ, and ER, FR, GR, and GS, HS, and AS. Similarly, we can get the true length of these sides. Now, we have to develop. Suppose we cut the surface from here, A1. Suppose this one is A, and this point is 1. So we cut this surface from here and give the surface, develop the lateral surface, give the lateral surface. So take A1, this is the true length of A1. So this is the true length of A1. This is the true length of A1. Similarly, draw a line A1, just like this. This is the true length of A1. Draw a line here. This is the true length of A1, and we get from the front view A1. Understand? A1. Place any line at any point. A1. Understand? Same. Then, as this angle is at an angle 90 degree, then draw an angle 90 degree to it and draw a line through 90 degree and take the point from the top view, that is how much, AP, 1P. So how we can get the point P? At an angle 90 degree, draw a line, and from here we measure AP. This is the point P. So we got the point A1 and P, means A1 and P, we got the point of developments. You can see here A1 and P. Now join A1, 1P. Understand? Now we have to find out the point B. How we can find out the point B? Just take this length, radial length AB. Take this radial length AB. Take this radial length AB. This AB. This AB length, radial length, and draw an arc from here. Draw an arc from here, just like this. You can see here. This point is B. Just draw an arc from here. Understand? And we have to get the point PB. So this is the true length of PB. So this is the true length of PB. This is the true length of PB. True length of PB from this point PB. You can see here. This is the true length of PB, P and B. So putting here at P and B, you can see this arc marks at this point B. So we can get the point B. Similarly, you can get the point C, Q, R, C, D, E, F, G, H, A, and similarly Q, R, S, 1, and again 1, draw an right angle and join up to, extend up to A. Now join this. After joining this line, we can get the development of this transition pieces. So you have to draw it by your own. I am just giving you the hints how you can draw. I think all of you understand it, and if there is any doubt, then please clear it into my doubt class. Understand? Thank you everybody.